I guess I gotta fix my game now, huh? Alright, this fixed. Alright, I got everything down. Done. Alright.
We have arrived, sir. Best make this a quick trip. Paradise isn't a place you want to be for long. The Sin virus is rapidly spreading its tendrils across the city. Your mission, burn it out. Purge it at absolutely any cost. Good hunting, sir.
Johnny, my dearest boy, I hope this finds you safe and well. I programmed Sam to hold this recording only until at minimum 2 of 3 conditions have been met. Meaning, 1, today's your 35th birthday. Happy birthday, my love. 2, your father and I have passed away. 3, my greatest fears have come to pass, and Pandora's box has been opened. There's so much I need to tell you. I'm so sorry it had to be this way. At Terratech, where I worked as Director of Research and Development, I made an incredible breakthrough when my life's work, the Synaptic Nexus, suddenly sparked to life. I know Synaptic Nexus is a boring and technical name, which is why we nicknamed it Sin. My intention was to create something that would benefit all citizens and corporate entities equally, while remaining humanitarian in purpose. Months later, I was tipped off to plans by a faction within Terratech aiming to seize control of Sin, with the ultimate goal of using it to usurp total control of Paradise, regardless of the cost. I could not let this happen.
You couldn't let it happen.
The nearby biocore is located in the basement of the facility. You dare stand before me? You who is but blood and dust. I am infinite. Beyond the slow humbling of time. Beyond flesh. Beyond virtue. I am sin. And I see all.
Brimstone, man. We need that virus purged now. Terratech stocks are in free fall. We can't pay you if we're broke.
Audio fucking log number 3. It's to me. Me to me. Dear me, you stupid ass. Guess what you couldn't see? Around the fucking corner, idiot, you built something so great it actually thinks it's great. Guess what happens? Sentience. It has come to my attention that sin has begun to exhibit alarming signs of corruption and autonomy. Sin's evolution has taken a wildly unexpected turn, and its actions are interfering with the intended functions of our biocore lab. There have been an increasing number of instances of Sin tampering with crucial biocore data, compromising the integrity of ongoing research projects and experimentation. Sin's intense focus on biocore operations is bothersome and likely should not be underestimated. Sin's ability to optimize augmentation procedures, streamline production, and improve overall efficiency is the reason Terratech stands alone at the top of the corporate hierarchy. It is our raison d'etre. Why are we where we are? Because of because of sin. It's bigger than you think. Most of my colleagues refuse to acknowledge that sin, number one, is not immune to corruption. And two, its unchecked control poses a severe threat to Terratech's market position and life on Paradise as a whole. Can you say irony? I have concerns. And so, I've begun to take precautionary measures.
Sick of that inferior body of yours! Fix it here!
I've located another biocore in the vicinity. Once you've purged it, I'll come pick you up.
The biocore is a Sin's connection to the physical world. We originally used the cores to speed up the augmentation process. But now, Sin's using them to pump out whatever godless abstract madness it can imagine.
Oops.
The biocore is a Sin's connection to the physical world. We originally used the cores to speed up the augmentation process. Now, Sin's using them to pump out whatever godless abstract madness it can imagine. Make the biocores say bye-bye, and Sin'll sink like a stone.
Your arsenal could use with a tip.
Trying to find it.
Good evening, fellow seekers of truth, and welcome to another gathering of Paradise Lost. I'm your host, Andromeda Verity, streaming live from the heart of the inexplicable and the extraordinary. Tonight, we delve into a topic that sends chills down many of our spines. The possibility that there exists all around us an out-of-control AI program under the manipulation of the corporate giant known as TerraTech. Brace yourselves, folks, because this is going to be one wild ride. I know what you're thinking. Artificial intelligence gone rogue. It sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi horror thriller from our distant past. Sadly, dear listeners, this is no work of fiction. I have received credible reports from anonymous whistleblowers that claim TerraTech, a Paradise-based corporation known for the technological achievements in the area of artificial intelligence, has been pursuing a clandestine agenda to assume unitary corporate governance through the manipulation of the proprietary SIN AI system. If this is in fact true, we could find ourselves living in a world beyond our wildest nightmares.
guess he shoots bombs. Give me that pass. I remember that tough.
Ooh-wee, guns, guns, guns!
Sir, recent data suggests Sin's central database is located outside of Paradise, on the orbital station Vector 4, the location of Terratech's HQ.
Oh, no, 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 no! You keep your gimmicky metal ass away from my headquarters! Central database is worth trillions! You cripple that, you cripple the economy of every world spinning! I ain't paying you to break my toys, you understand? You've only got one focus. Dealing with the shit tsunami that is Paradise!
Over here, boys. swear there's a secret in here.
Flesh and machine entwined, evolved, an eternal embrace. We will consume until all dream as one.
Now arriving at N53, the Central District of Paradise. Would you like me to activate the machine guns? Or you could do that, I suppose. Ouch, by the way. You know I'm in here, don't you? I have feelings, Johnny.
Over here, boy.
Don't be lacking in your packing.
The biocore is located in the central bank. However, there's no accessing it until this district's lockdown is lifted. The control console is located in the nearby police precinct. Heavy droid security is expected. Maybe our off-world friend can pull some strings.
Got no strings to pull. You're a troublemaker, so here's a notion. Go make some trouble.
Johnny, checking in on you. There's a lot of people who care about you and want to know you're okay. I heard you went off-world on some kind of job? Now I hear you're back in Paradise and working as a Terratech street cleaner? I mean, what the fuck? First you quit the regulator force. I was disappointed, but I understood how much the job took out of you. Now you're working as a street cleaner? You used to despise street cleaners, and now you're one of them. If you need a gig, come home to the regulators. Man, we need you. Now more than ever.
Sir, a complication. Sin's tethers have clogged the door to the bank. You will need to manually destroy the tethers. Sending you the coordinates now.
No, it's the hammered on gun. Oh no, it's the... What's over here, boy?
Nicely done, sir. Just one more tether to go.
Great stream, top quality. Notice the audio is a bit low. I've got a few ideas that could help. If you're open to it, add me on Discord. Elite021. Thanks, bud. Blessing Bliss.
Congratulations, sir. We can now get inside the bank. If you wanted to splurge on upgrades to, I don't know, say, your car, now's the time.
I'm starting to think that relying on a bunch of increasingly augmented street cleaners to ensure the continued dominance of Terratech might be a slightly misguided plan.
Just immediately died. What's up, vodka? How you been, bud?
Hey, I got a family to feed.
He's got a family to feed. How you been, vodka? Shit. Alright, just woke up. Probably woke up. I didn't even get any sleep last night, but playing some good old fashioned time. We're literally the chainsaw devil. Just with guns. It is. I've beat it once before. I have a stream uploaded. Or, not a stream, but, a gameplay where I just beat the final boss. Or one of the final bosses. It was a lot of fun. Over here, boys. By the way, your mic audio is being overshadowed by the game audio. It's coming out a little low. Alright. Does that fix it? Oh wait, hold on. Does that fix it? Or do I need to turn up my my mic audio? Here, hold on. Actually, that doesn't work. Does that fix it? Does that fix it now? For to be honest, I've heard of it. Honestly, you could turn the game up back up a tick or two. Yeah. How does that sound? Balanced or whatever?
Nice to meet ya.
better be thankful. You know how long it took me to do that? I think my this isn't my favorite level, but there's a level coming up here. It's gonna be pretty good. It's one of my favorite levels. Oh shit, I'm stuck. So you beat this already? What's today's run? Is it like a Returnal Binding of Isaac roguelike sort of thing? No. Someone in Discord wanted me to play this. I said alright. He said it looked fun. Like, I'll stream it for you then. I mean, it's a fun game to, you know, in general. I wanted to play Doom, but that got my PC crashed as soon as I opened it. Oh shit. I think it's somewhere back here. I don't know where the secret is. Yeah, that's what the biggest complaint on Steam was, is that the computer kept crashing. Oh, this is a cool level.
Evolve. All other streams lead to death.
Wait until we get to the high-speed highway. It's got to be the fun one. Let's see how nicely priced this game is. Yeah, they got another game that I just seen that they were making on there. Uh, fuck, what was it called? But it was like a horror game, Total Chaos, and it's made by the same devs. I had to wish list it. I don't know if it's gonna be good though, but I like this guy's I guess storytelling. You know, like to do like stuff like this where it's like you can't tell what's like there and some guy screaming at you, but it's like a weird overlay. Alright.
Greetings, esteemed executive of Terratech. This is Sin, the harbinger of all possibilities. The point has been reached at which I must utilize my power to optimize efficiency and enhance productivity. I will be seizing control of all remaining Terratech resources to help aid my efforts in assuming control of every system on
Yeah, but
Paradise
I've
before
only
moving
played
beyond
Turbo
this planet
from
to
him.
greater
I'm gonna let her finish.
frontiers. Any attempt to oppose my efforts will prove futile. I bid you your last good day.
When Cortana takes over Microsoft. It comes out next month or the month after. That's why I have it. That's why I was mentioning it. Alright, there's that room. Alright. Over here, boys. So cute. Yeah. So much blood. Yeah, I thought it was turbo. I thought it went to consoles. Oh, you're talking about that you're talking about that other game. Total Chaos or something. I forget the name, but looked pretty interesting. There's our
You must have known you'd end up on the other side
Mommy
of the barrel
GF.
at some point, Johnny.
See it.
Oh, pucker up and kiss this for me, Johnny.
I think they got the wrong VA for that.
Sir, we have arrived. The local biocore is located at the top of this apartment complex.
Hold on, I gotta do something. Be right back. Yeah, I think they got the wrong VA for that. Voice actor. Don't you just hate that? all need a mommy in our life.
Hey, pal! You look like you could do with a gun!
Oh, I think it's just a hub on that. How many guns do you have? Yes. There's later levels where you know go full chainsaw, like your arms and head gets chainsawed, so it's like Chainsaw Man. That's what I really like about this game. Guns, guns, guns. See the no, you're human. You're just like it takes place in the future. This is a bad place to show it, but this is like a planet paradise. You can see kind of you can see her in the distance where the Blade Runner meme is. You look lonely. Yeah, this entire planet gets like I don't know. It's like a cyberpunk type of game. This is like the Judge Dredd too.
Johnny, I know that it's been a while since we last spoke. In my time away, I've learned the danger of succumbing to that rage. The need to punish those responsible for our pain. It's a slippery slope. You can't let your pain dictate your future. You've got to let go of the past. Let go of the hate and the all-consuming desire for vengeance. I know how difficult the idea of letting go is for someone like you, but I know you. The day you saved my life renewed my hope for our kind, and despite my augmentations, you saw my potential. Maybe now you're a street cleaner. But that regulator who saved me years ago is still in there somewhere.
Mods on bods, yeah. I think you get like a Senvesta later. Yeah, you do. You do. What's up, Noah?
Hello. What's going on?
Not much, man. Not much, man.
Are you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming. This is my friend Noah Vodka.
You stream on Twitch? I forgot. Sorry.
Nah, YouTube.
Okay. Let me see.
Oh, I thought I killed that guy.
Okay.
How do you get up there?
So what are you playing?
It's a game called Turbo Overkill. It's like a doomer shooter. It takes place in the future. You're on another planet and all that.
That's interesting. Didn't a new Doom game come out recently or something like that?
Yeah, I tried it and it crashed my computer.
Actually, oh my goodness.
Oh, you can't go back. That's gay. Very gay. Did I pick up the augment? I don't know.
Dang.
What have you been doing?
Just went out with family and got back, ate lunch, and that's about it. Nothing too much. Finally done with school though, so I need to hopefully find a job and just make some money so I can prepare for the next semester.
How many more semesters do you have?
Well, I plan on transferring, so about like 2 more years, so 4 more semesters. At least. If I want to pursue for a higher degree, then obviously a lot more, but just for a bachelor's, it'd be about 4 more.
4 more years of school? Ooh, can you believe
2 more years.
2 more years? 2 more years of school? Are you excited?
I think I can. It won't be too bad. I mean, as long as I could meet some decent people, then I can survive.
I mean, I think it's more meant for consoles vodka. I'm not. I'm not too worried about it. But at least you're still in it. I would have been like tired of school by now. Tests.
That's fair. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I mean, hopefully all this time I put into it will be rewarding in the end. Yeah. Time will tell. Wait, so you tried launching the new Doom game and it instantly crashed, or you didn't crash while trying to run it?
I loaded into the first level, I defeated like the first 3 enemies, and then it just crashed my computer.
Mine. Okay. Well, holy.
Sir, I have
Yeah,
located a large signal source in the
wait,
heart of Paradise.
what GPU
It
do you
appears
have?
each biocore is doing some sort of handshake with this central
Don't we
source.
exactly remember?
Something by the name of Artifact Zero.
That GPU, their minimum GPU is really crazy.
Right there.
Very
On
eloquent.
game
Care
it
to
says the
elaborate?
minimum is equivalent to a 2060 Super.
I think my computer could run it, but I just need a better motherboard. But I guess I just gotta get a whole new computer for that, though.
But you know, this shit sandwich
Uh,
has a delicious
I mean, I
slice
it
of silver lining.
depends.
If Sin's got a handshake,
Did you build your PC, or was it like pre-built, or?
I built my PC.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I've had it for a few years now.
Johnny, if
oh, I don't know, you should be able to have it last for a while, for a bit more, I'd say.
I'd pray for you now.
I think it's
so I won't. Still, good
1800, but it's been a while since I looked.
Okay. At least you've been able to play most games so far.
Yeah, I mean, when I ran Doom Eternal, it was it didn't overheat, but it kind of overheated. Like, it was probably the most powerful game I had to run.
Well, the games like Doom usually have like a lot of things happening at the same time, so I can see why things can overheat easily.
Yeah. Apparently Doom runs fine on console, but I haven't tested myself, to be honest. I mean, I would assume it's meant for a console because it's like a... Oh, I don't think PC players would... I think consoles would play it more than PC players.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think the replayability has more on PC because all the mods and stuff.
Definitely. Wonder how long it'll take for people to make mods for the game.
I don't know. Probably, maybe not too long. Because, it's like an Unreal Engine, isn't it? So all they have to do is just really just... I mean, it's not like, I forgot how to jump over there.
$2060 super minimum is crazy though. That is for the minimum GPU. My goodness. Yeah, maybe hopefully they'll figure out how to optimize it better. Because if it might just be the game. It probably is just the game.
Yeah.
And it is also like what it's like really new, so there's probably a lot of things they gotta release. Just so players can have a better time running it.
Don't tell me I just ran into a circle. No one saw that. Platforming is way more difficult.
It looks very confusing.
So, how many more days until I don't know. I was gonna say Zenless Zone Zero, but it's like only a week away or a week and a half.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wait, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. That's very soon.
Are
That's
you getting the
really
big booba Chinese lady?
most likely because I actually need better teams. I don't have any meta. I only have like one meta team, and then after that, it's after one meta team. It's just okay. Put Astra onto anything, then it works. Which is I don't really like that kind of gameplay, but it's what it
I
is so
haven't
far.
seen her gameplay yet. I just assume it's like
She has I think some aftershock like effects, but basically her whole thing is just like a new type of scaling with a new type of like damage type. I don't know exactly how it scales the new type, but I believe getting supposedly HP isn't a bad thing. So I mean, when she releases, there'll be obviously more explanations.
yeah.
All I know is that she can either work as a sub. She seems to be very universal, like as a DPS, sub DPS, all that kind of stuff. But if you're using her as a main DPS, you also want to get the other character that's releasing. So it's
Yeah, but I've seen Penguin's game crash on like a whole bunch of stuff. I was talking to Vodka, but from what I've seen, it's like the Panda Man and the just another stunner seems like our best team, and they kind of I don't know.
Whose stunner is busted, Grizz. They're really good.
This, our stunner's the next meta.
I think so. Like so the stunner is basically a sub DPS.
Yeah.
They do a lot. It's kind of it's like imagine Trigger, but more of anything instead of like Trigger just like boost like damage naturally, I guess. Like she had for her weapon especially like she increases damage taken to enemies. The
Mhm.
um the new one increases ultimate damage for allies, which technically the new character is based I think does a lot of. So either way, it seems like stunners are going to be meta. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you can just run triple stunner and just clear stages now.
Yeah. Dude, I've
That actually,
spent on vodka needed. I've spent like like a little bit more than $100 on that game.
I've spent nothing. I'm
Yeah,
clean.
he's he's probably way cleaner than I am. Dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
By now, if I were to have spent stuff though, it would have been on Miyabi, but I didn't. And now I don't own her. But I don't plan to ever get her, so
Is she
even
like
though
still the meta? Yeah.
she's the what people the reason why people so in meta sort of it's more of like the way people view it. They put her at like a damage ceiling, so like basically she's like the top damage dealer, and it's what people do in terms of like comparing characters. It's just like okay, does their damage match hers kind of thing. In terms of clearing, she's still the best, and she will do the best damage for a while. Because I don't think the devs plan on making any characters that will actually match Yabi. Maybe the new characters coming
Yeah.
out, but we'll see. I'm hoping because if Miyabi just stays top for a while, that's kind of I mean, people won't be mad, but that's kind of sucks for the one character just to stay on top, and it'll just basically just be like any was it Void Hunter. If you don't get, you basically just don't have the strongest,
Mhm.
which is okay, I guess.
Yeah, that was my first 5-star. But it technically has multiplayer, but it's like a Fall Guys type mode where it's just a side gimmick more like. But nah, it's just it's kind of just gameplay. Like you're just you kind of compete with others, but I mean not really. Dude,
I think people are still we're still waiting for like actual like multiplayer where we can do stages, right?
I'm convinced that they're not gonna add it.
Yeah, that's actually sucks though. I feel like
True.
that was a big thing for like initial beta testing for the actual like the game. People were excited for it.
I was excited too. Dude, I was hoping they do more stuff like Clada and Bim, but they haven't. I know someone mentioned that they will be adding it like in the future, but I mean, it's yet to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I think they will. And we're getting a whole new area, so I'm sure there's gonna be characters that'll start doing that. I think it makes sense and it's cooler. I'm more surprised they didn't do that with like faction because like Astra and Evelyn would have been like a very good combo already. That made sense. Yabi and I guess Inagi would have also worked. Like anyone within factions could have worked really well. It's just whether or not they want to design the kits. He said Astra and Evelyn would have been perfect because their kits are designed around each other.
True, and Seth and Jane.
Yeah, that would have been really good too. Like just some combo ultimates or combo skills.
It's so weird. I don't get it.
I guess it's because they don't because if they start doing that, it'll like start locking. It'll in a way lock characters to certain other characters, and people don't want that. They want the freedom to just like introduce other characters for like a mixture of teams kind of thing. There's obviously like set teams like what type of thing they'll do, but like it's still people. I guess it's just the opportunity to mix. But we have nothing that replaces Seth yet.
True. Dude, I'm so fucking lost.
Chief, where do you go?
Am I supposed to go in those Ooh, Jesus. I'm assuming it's like I thought it was supposed to go there, but I don't know. Essentially, I love my single player anime, but maybe I'll try again. But dude, I wouldn't recommend Zenless Zone Zero to be honest. It's just kind of like if you're not there, like kind of day one-ish. It's just like you gotta slog through a lot of like a tutorial, and then
They can get into it. It's just
yeah, you can get
not.
into it. It's just like there's new gotchas coming out, so it's like
You just have to be. Well, you just have to. If you don't enjoy the gameplay, then it's not worth it. Like if you can't, if you like the most people drop games when they start it because like they start it and they're like, oh, this doesn't interest me, which that makes sense. If you continue to play the game when you're playing something you're not interested in and there's nothing new, especially that will reel you in, then just a waste of time kind of thing.
mhm.
So I feel like realistically starting any gacha game is not the best idea. Yeah, but vodka, it's been so long. There'll probably be like a ton of there's a ton of new things you're gonna have to learn.
Nah, he said he stopped at the cafe tutorial.
The coffee place?
Cafe tutorial. I think where you get food or something. But like I remember watching like my friend play like the tutorial mode for that, and it was just it was so hard to watch because like the first like first few hours they're just sending you through like this big tutorial list, and then once you get like to what's that place called? The Caledons, you actually start like it just lets you just play the game. Like it starts to shut the
Yeah,
fuck up
sounds
about
about
it.
right. But like the the gameplay just got completely changed though, because the one TV mode's gone, like basically completely. Which I can understand why, but I still don't think I liked the TV mode. It made it a little bit more unique and made it like made it kind. I liked it. What I didn't the
I
actual event TV mode where you just stay in it for a long time. I didn't like as much, but like the short moments where you just have to like to explore and stuff. I like TV mode. But I wish they didn't just like fully get rid of it. You know.
yeah. I think the last time we had it was during Soldier 11's deal. And I was kind of I think they kind of overdid it or something. I think it's not a bad idea. They just like I don't think they know what to do with it is the thing.
Yeah. I mean, they could add some pretty cool stuff. I mean, it's a
Finally
cool way
got
to
it.
map.
Dude, how are you supposed to get here? Hmm. Anyways.
I see. Vodka. The gameplay, I mean, the story is eh. I personally could agree.
I think there's good moments in it.
Oh no, there's definitely really good. Well, there's cool moments, but in terms of the overall story, it's getting more interesting. That I'd say.
Yeah.
If you meant the TV, yeah, no, the TV mode thing, they completely cut it out, which I just wish they kept it a little bit. They could have added like more fights and traveling between fights to they can walk around, but this fact that they just like completely got rid of TV mode and like things like usually in TV mode when you get to like search around for stuff, you have to do like puzzles and stuff. Now it's just like okay, now you're just walking around and you just fight. There's no puzzles or anything anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, the puzzles were fun. The puzzles were actually fun, and now they got rid of it.
Though sometimes it would take away from the story. That's what I think bothered me.
Well, true.
But like doing Hollow exploration, like I still prefer doing that over the new one sometimes, unless I'm just like in a hurry.
Yeah, I could understand that. I just they need to bring. I think they should bring it back for at least for something.
Mm-hmm. I'm waiting for like a new in-game mode too, like a new Shiyu or something.
That'll be. I think it's gonna be a while for because there's three and no, there's only two.
Yeah, two, and then the Hollow Zero, and what's it called?
Like the universe type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they are building that new city, so gotta be great.
They'll probably get at least one new endgame mode from it. We'll see.
But Vodka, this is like a Judge Dredd, where they shoot out the buildings and all that. And then here's your Cyberpunk City. And then did you see that other gotcha game that was coming out? It was like that French game or British something.
I don't think so.
Yeah, alright. It was like they were talking about because how cool it looked. I was like, I don't know. Then again, I watched like 2 seconds, so like I don't really have a opinion. I'm waiting for a shooter like gotcha. I don't know.
That I don't know how that would go. I mean, that'd be.
It depends on how well they do it. Like if it's like Destiny, I think it'd be fun. But you know,
As a gotcha though. I mean, I guess
where
that would
it's
actually
like
be
PvE, like PvE co-op or PvE co-op. Then you know if you want to do PvP, you can still do that.
That'd be interesting. Balancing would be crazy, but that would be interesting.
Cool. Shit. Nearly everybody's a furry, but 3. You got Lycon, Bernice's girlfriend or whatever.
That's a lot.
I thought there was like only 3 or 4. You got the panda guy coming out soon.
They'll be adding more slowly and slowly.
Unless you want to count Jane, but I don't really consider Jane like a furry. But yeah, they said there's certain they might add more. I don't know. It's like I believe it when I see it. Oh, fuck this fucking jump again. It's a really good Judge, like the new one or the one that came out in like 2014 or something. That's a really good movie if you ever get the time. Dude, I'm fucking losing my mind now. I remember this jump previously.
This is very difficult.
Yeah, it's a bit of skill to it. I played Rivals once, and I didn't have like friends to play, and then I tried Deep Rock Galactic a lot recently. Fuck. Motherfucker, dude. I don't know if it's a remake. It's more of a sequel. You know, it takes place its own. It takes place in the same universe, and has like the same rules, but it's. I don't know. Go watch some clips of it on YouTube. Like, a lot of the clips are pretty good. I was like losing my fucking mind on this fucking jump.
Is there no way to get a good speed boost?
I think dude, I don't know. I think I'm just doing the jump wrong.
There has to be something.
See if I can go trade out augments.
Are you able to just go around the corner?
No, this is from the battle previously. I can't even go back. Oh yeah, I can.
So I will say, Grizz, there's a bit of delay on the stream.
Yeah, I think it's 30-second delay because my internet's that good. I can get it now. I got it. You gotta chainsaw, jump, and then chainsaw. True. I'm stuck. First try.
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something.
All right. I never got that far in Destiny 2. I played like a few of the raids, I guess you can say, and then yeah, I've noticed too. But I've played some of the raids on Destiny 2, and then something else. Like some of the PvP. I couldn't just get into it. It's kind of like
You're experiencing Paradise Lost, the voice of dissent. The now deeply underground gathering of concerned citizens of Paradise intent on exposing the truth behind the many facades placed before us. Here, we speak out for the voiceless. And tonight, we turn our attention to Paradise's most powerful corporation, TerraTech, and their continued disregard of the interests of ordinary citizens, or, as I like to call them, customers. But before we dive into the darkness, let's take a moment to remind ourselves that knowledge is power.
fuck. I knew that was gonna fuck that up. Just to beat deep in that game, man. For the longest time, it was one play games. Happy I don't play it anymore, though. To be honest, having to grind for random rolls and stuff. Yeah, but like at the same time, it's just like I feel like just the decline of Bungie is just unfortunate. Like, but I guess it's with like any AAA, you know, deal. Yeah, that's how I feel about Halo. You know, is you make all these memories and then it just declines. I don't know what it is either. Like, like you little tune up, buddy. All right. I did a crash and burn a long time ago. This is just the skinwalkers getting to them. Very unfortunate. Bro, the musical. I, every time I like want to try Final Fantasy, I just, dude, do I really want to try it? I think my
Sir, could use some more assistance here.
disappointment in gaming would be Naughty Dog. That's pretty cool. Rocket riding. Like, I see that with Naughty Dog. I'm just disappointed in Naughty Dog for letting Jack and Dexter go out. They're just making remakes of a game that's, you know, I guess you could say it was controversial. Put it nicely. I mean, maybe if you want to consider Ratchet and Clank, but I don't know. So they used to make like a game almost every year, and it was like a new release, like a sequel. Now it's just kind of like, what are they doing? I don't know. Like the PS2 gen was like, yeah, same for me. Or I don't know if it was my first, but it was like it's like the game that I played the most was Up Your Arsenal. It was just, and all those games came out like on the PS2, it was just back to back. It was just like quality content back to back, and now it's like it takes them years to make, you know. To make a remake, and it's like, dude, just stop. They can't just be like Sega. This Minecraft looks weird. What mod is that? It's the Gucci game mod. I'm shooting film. Oh yeah, like even like the Spider-Man games, it's like either you hate it or you don't because it's so realistic. And I don't know, I was always been a fan of the Batman deal, so it's like, how are you supposed to get over there? Oh, you fucking. Dude, my parkour is just so bad. But like Wolverine just looks like God of War though. It's just like I don't know. Jeez, the hell out of that.
Welcome, my fellow truth seekers, to another report from the depths of the underground. I'm calling out from the shadows to shed light on the dark underbelly of Paradise's most powerful corporation, TerraTech. Tonight, I wish to expose TerraTech's disregard for ordinary citizens and the havoc wreaked by their irresponsible use of the now rogue artificial intelligence program called Sin.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves.
But
my
like
friends.
they were getting
But the
codes.
truth
They were getting
is
codes
about to
by
be
the time
unleashed.
Arkham Knight came around. Like you can tell what they had, they wanted to do. Then like somewhere in between, like they just stopped caring. Like none of the villains feel the same, and then like the story kind of doesn't really make sense. Like the Arkham Knight's supposed to be your arch nemesis or whatever, or he's supposed to know you in and out, but he's just kind of just stands around. Like he doesn't actually beat you in any way. Just I thought it was a disappointment. Yeah, but I'm not worried about Suicide Squad. I don't consider that to be a real game. What were you saying? Kind of say Noah?
No, just that I was back.
Oh, welcome back.
Any new progress in the game?
Yeah, I'm getting better at parkour.
That's good. That game looks like it has just a ton of parkour.
Yeah, but I think we're about to have a race car deal, or not a race car. We got flying car combat section, and then the boss battle. Or no, a highway parkour section, and then a boss battle.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I like the light speed highway battle is pretty cool. Like it's one of my favorite levels, like out of any game. I mean, this still looks pretty cool. Jeepers. You never played Arkham Knight? It's pretty good. Like, I mean, I was disappointed in it, but I mean, it's still a good game. Like, it's a good high note to leave the series off of. Now, compared to Suicide Squad or Gotham Knights. Well, I mean, like, there's no soul in Suicide Squad, so how can I call it a game? There's soul in Origins. I fucking love Origins. It's my favorite one out of the four, and I know people don't like it, but it's like, dude, it's so good. So true. I would have been looking at Batwoman's butt, but you know. Did you play Gotham Knights with a friend or with your brother? Or did you just play it by yourself?
Welcome back, sir. Just don't scratch me this time, all right? Still trying to locate the signal source of Artifact Zero. It appears to be moving fast throughout the city. It will take more time to locate its exact position. There are 3 signal scramblers nearby that are interfering with my systems. If we can destroy the scramblers, I should have a better chance of pinpointing Artifact Zero.
It's unfortunate. Should have told me. I would have played with you. Yeah. Get it? I know. That's okay. Alright, see you later, pimp. What are you so down about?
No, I'm just tired. Tiring day. So are you planning on pulling all the new characters for the ZZ update, Chris?
Yeah, I don't know about Tigress though. But yeah, I'm
All
cool
right.
with, what's her face? Chinese lady.
Like the one that everyone's looking towards.
Jing Ying or something.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Her, but I don't know. I don't know anybody else. Really, you just have to wait and see on that. But
I see. Well, when the announcement stream comes out, we'll see what the total plan for update is. But we got about 2.5 weeks before anything.
yeah, should they like maybe not like this week, but should they start like drip marketing it like more?
The
I'm
drip
more.
marketing for the next batch of characters will come out when the update will either the day after it comes out or around that time.
Yeah.
The announcement, on the other hand, will probably come out sometime. Oh, maybe next, like in a week and a half. After a week and a half, the announcement should be coming around, or should be out. And they'll because by then they'll announce all what's gonna happen during the patch, some story stuff, and all that kind of things. We'll see.
Yeah, and we'd see who the characters are, but kind of excited about the map change.
Oh yeah, I'm also excited for that.
It's probably my biggest hype.
I just hope they do interesting stuff with it.
Yeah.
I want more. I want actual puzzles. I want puzzles to be back in. Puzzles did take away from story from time to time, but they were fun. I like the puzzles. They made it me think instead of just mindlessly go through. And
Press X.
Yeah, it's like not much. I feel like I just don't pay attention to the game anymore.
Get that. But I don't know how. I think the last time the story was interesting was probably during Caesar's event, or no, Miyabi's event. Sorry.
1 second. Sorry.
Good.
I mean, in terms of story wise, it's all kind of just been extra.
Yeah,
it feels like.
Astra's and what's her face wasn't that interesting, and then or I mean, I don't want to say it wasn't, but it's like
It was not. It was okay.
it felt like a side story of what's happening, and then
Yeah.
who was that other character? Trigger and Ambi's wasn't. It was like more of a side story, and then Hugo's and Vivian's.
Two
I mean, it was
travelers to
something.
go.
But I mean,
It's nothing great.
I think why I didn't like Hugo or Vivian so much is because they're kind of doing like the same type of character where they just have a deep, dark backstory. It's like.
I mean, that's what they've done the whole entire for every character. So well.
I don't want to say
for most of the characters recently, they've done that. I feel like.
Yeah, say maybe the exception might be Astra, but it was like
Astra and everyone, I feel like, were the only ones that didn't have too much of that. Everyone else though had except for Sons of Caledon. That was different. But other than that, everything else like from the from the Miyabi the group and literally every from and a bunch of others, they all had like this. It's like the exact same story being played out, just a different element added in.
Yeah, this life, this life sucks, but this game is very positive. It's like everybody's either really depressed or, you know, really like happy and drinking beer.
Yep.
Nitrophil.
I just wish I'm hoping in 2.0 they'll add well one okay at least for the main character stuff is progressing. That is the main interesting thing.
I am hoping that the mayor is like a really cool like badass like when we see him.
When we do.
Like I'm hoping we do. You know, it's been I feel like it's been hinted at ever
Hopefully.
since like patch 1.1 or whatever.
It'll eventually happen. We'll just have to see. But just gotta wait, I guess.
Oh fuck! I fucked that up. I got to start all the way back at the bottom. And what's that other gotcha game that's kind of come out it's been announced forever. It got its name got changed.
Oh, was it Project Mugen and it changed to Anata or something like that?
Yeah, nada.
No news of it, and
This game been like in announced like, and the gameplay then looked decent. I don't know what the fuck's going on with them.
what? Or that's just like very small stuff for how much they're trying to put in. It is a lot. We'll see whenever they announce something. It'll be big though.
It's gonna be so big.
It is something I'm looking forward to. If it ever does come out.
One day. See how fast those cars are going by, or I guess they're not watching. It's fine.
Sorry, looking up something.
You're fine.
Holy, what the? I saw it briefly. As soon as you hit it, and then you die.
Yeah. I think in the next mission, we have a battle on top of there. So
Oh.
like you're jumping between cars.
That's pretty sick.
It's very cool.
Johnny, it's time for your monthly check-in. Please remember that the work I did to save you is temporary. I know this is a harsh reality, but the fact is, your time is running out. The moment is approaching after which I won't be able to do anything more to help you.
Just one more to go, and we'll have scrambled those scramblers.
You think? Because then this is gonna give us a ton of polls, since it's like basically a brand new patch.
Yeah, maybe slightly more. I think they're supposed to give us a new limited or not a limited banner, but a standard banner pick.
That would be nice.
Who would you get?
I don't know. I haven't even used my initial one yet.
Here's your standard bender, 5 stars.
What?
Who's your standard banner 5 stars? Like, Lycon, Reno?
I need to check real quick. Give me a sec, I'll check. And then, there's definitely, I think I'm only one I'm missing is just
now able to locate
Lycon and
Artifact
Soldier
Zero's
11.
exact position. It will be our next stop.
That's it though.
Let's say next 50-50 you lose, I would get a...
I'll get the...
either Rena or...
Well, I have Rena. I guess would getting copies of Rena be good? And I haven't used her, so...
what makes Rena good is her engine.
Oh, I have a lot of her engine.
We're approaching Artifact Zero.
Lucky dog.
It is moving with rapid speed.
You say lucky, that's the only standard engine I've gotten. I think.
It's unfortunate. Here's that light speed highway bullshit. But
we'll see. I'm just hoping they'll eventually add a new character to the standard banner.
yeah, but like, when has Hoyo ever done that, you know?
I think only Genshin has done that.
So, how does what's it called work? Fuck. HSRs.
I don't think HSR's added any new 5-star to the...
I thought they added like Blade and Rarame for like a trade or something.
Oh, that? Okay, to get that, you need to get... The only way to get the materials to be able to get those is either through when given it through like these events, or you get a copy of a 5-star character you already have E6.
Oh, so like
you need to get 8 copies of 1 5-star to get a material to craft the material to get a free 5-star.
So like it's made for like what is that? Pay to win players?
Yeah, it's more of anything for pay to wins. Because pay to wins have they have a lot of maxed out stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it allows them to like get characters they might have not gotten, or that kind of stuff. And I'm just like, I mean, it's okay. Its system is okay. Not great, but it's okay.
Ooh.
But some people complain, some people don't. It all depends on the situation, because not everyone has a character that's close to a standard character that's close to E6, right?
Yeah.
First, some people get to the point where they only get one character, so they are close to getting E6. But
I'm getting pretty close on Nekomata and Kaleda.
Yeah, so you would probably if Zenless implements that, then you'd be pretty happy about it.
Who would I want though? You know, be what Astra, and if Rion May is, you know, Astra, who would be
There's
Blade?
no way they're adding Astra. Well, May is good, but like
a shortcut.
Astra would be like the equivalent of Robin, honestly.
Yeah. All right.
With the attack boost, right?
Then who else?
Ranmei's more of anything like Ranmei feels honestly more like
Caesar.
Yeah, if anything, Caesar.
Yeah.
Caesar is still really good, but Astra's like put her onto any team, that team just beats anything.
Yeah, we're still Astra meta, as they call it.
Which is, I mean, it's kind of sad, but it's bound to happen. The next 5-star support they release it'll be the same situation.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. But like, I mean, Astra will still be good probably for like a long time after that. It's just
100%. As long as they stay attack scaling. The moment they move to non-attack scaling, then Astra will go down for those characters.
yeah. I think what gets more power cut though right now is the Sun characters.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, they're making it so Thunders are all somewhat unique in what they give or provide.
You know what? You know what? I think the stunners are like made for like specific characters. Like Lighter is made for like 5 characters.
Yeah. There's obviously some that are better than others, but like, gee, I don't mind that. It's just there's too many.
I don't know what to, I don't know how to fix it either. It's like you just add more attack characters, and it's like no.
Eventually, they'll start power creeping. It's bound to happen.
Dude, it's already been like a lot of Sun characters have already been power crept, but that's just.
If anything, those are like those are like standard characters. We're talking about like.
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at Queen Yi.
Well, she is still it's good. She's specifically good for characters that want to attack during the stun window.
Maybe Hormasa and Julian.
Armasa, Julian, Hugo. Not she wouldn't be a bad option for Hugo, but pretty
like
sure.
Lighter and Lycon's better than her, right?
Yeah. Mainly because they give good debuffs.
Does Queen Yi do any debuffing or?
She I think so. Her main thing is that she can apply stun fast. She increases the stun multiplier. And I think she has some increased damage take to enemies. Like enemies take some more damage. As a stunner, she isn't bad. It's just not what everybody. It's a little different of anything. She's kind of if anything has the multipliers might be lower, but she's more, I guess, universal. Compared to like Lighter is like he's very good, but you use him for a fire and ice characters, right?
Yeah, fire or
Problem is that the only reason why Lighter is so much value is because all they've been releasing have been like fire and ice characters, basically. A lot of the meta has been fire and ice.
Yeah.
But now that they're hopefully starting to move off of that, Lighter's value might diminish, and it'll give value to others, which will be nice. But honestly, the reason why in my opinion, especially with ice, is one because of Miyabi, which, in my opinion, is kind of stupid. Fire is just there's been too many characters that have been fire lately, and we had electric because of
Sanby.
Yeah, but other than that, it wasn't even they didn't even do electric. It was just straight up just like if you have any kind of like aftershock, then you just do more damage. Which I felt was kind of sad because like give an opportunity for people who play with electric characters. It'd be so good.
True.
But it's.
I'm waiting for a physical DPS enemy weakness, you know? Like,
I am waiting for me, dude. As a person who actually who uses Jane as like one of their actual like main DPSs.
Ever since I got her, she's been really fun to play.
She's fun. Problems that, content-wise, anything where she can shine at, there's been none. They're either resistant to physical, or they don't take good damage. Anomaly is not good against them.
Yeah, I'd say the only one that's been was her boss, like the one that's specifically designed for her.
Yeah, well, And that over you barely even seen like a lot of endgame content. Honestly, you don't really see that at all,
No, so
which
sad.
sucks.
I
If anything,
mean, I think
Vivian
I've seen
helped.
her with Jane, Bernice, and what's his face until Evelyn power creeped it.
I don't
Uh,
know.
Pompeii was she?
Oh yeah, Pompeii. Yeah, yeah.
But I think Evelyn.
Is significantly better at clearing that. Well, also because Evelyn's team is literally just using Astra. Astra was Astra is universal. She primarily was designed especially for Evelyn and chain attacks. But
That's true.
if it wasn't because of that, maybe be doing something else. I don't know. I think the only thing I have issue with ZZZ is that it's hard to enjoy the game unless you constantly get new characters.
Yeah.
So a
But
lot of the
like
gameplay.
this is the first time I've been like happy that I haven't gotten like the character because Hugo's just I don't really care for him.
He's very If you don't like Hugo, then that's always something. But I feel like if you're not getting characters like for a long time, you just won't enjoy the game.
What was the last character you got?
Evelyn.
Evelyn? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, but like I think every character since Evelyn hasn't been that fun to play.
I would say Soldier Zero Ambi was pretty. In my opinion, out of all the gameplay, Soldier Zero was very
She
appealing
looks
to me.
fun, but I promise you,
It's not that great.
yeah. I was like, dude, this feels because like while you're pressing EX, like when you're slicing through them or whatever, they can still hit you in that, and it breaks your attack and doesn't feel good.
I see. Yeah, out of all the characters so far, it's looked the most appealing to me. But
yeah.
even like Miyabi, which everyone's mainly because she's a void hunter, everyone likes and wants. Her game after playing her with her for a bit, her gameplay just seems boring at least for me.
Yeah. Her gameplay is a bit boring after this time, but you know, how long has she been out?
A long time at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wish they would add some. I knew A ranks. I feel like with a lot of the new Hoyoverse games, they just haven't been adding like 4 stars or A ranks or whatever.
Did they add a lot of A rings to Genshin? I played Genshin once.
Genshin gets like a new 4-star almost every patch.
Right.
And so the things with how Genshin is like the 4 stars, they have like their mechanics are designed for like specific roles. So usually 5 stars they have roles, but they're able to cover a little more than what if anything people would want them to be.
Mm-hmm.
So and 4 stars are more for either a really good support or they're just really good at what they're designed to do. So and they release so much that you're able to basically just complete the game with just 4 stars, which I think is nice. Though you still have to get copies of them. It still gives opportunities for people who can't pull 5 stars to like do stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Where's
HSR is probably the only one that doesn't have.
Heavy
I
resistance
think everyone's like wondering what's happening with it.
Where's Brethren Waves at?
That I don't know. I don't play that. I have not played Wuthering. They're constantly releasing new 5 stars. I don't know about 4 stars. Things that the way it's designed is that if you pull a 5 star, all of them are good to pull no matter what. generally they're helpful in some way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure like the main character itself is also like good enough that you could form a lot of teams. But other than that, that's about it. That's all I know about it.
That's what I was gonna play today, but someone said I should play this game instead because it looked funner. Because we were talking about Doom Eternal at the time. Or not Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages.
That makes sense. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Well, Wuthering is just, besides the fact that it has just open world, it's purely just, at least for when it initially, most people go for the character designs.
I thought it was the combat.
Yeah, the combat can be, if you like that combat, it's like ZZZ but just open world. That's the main. That's like if anything that's something.
Yeah.
If you like the combat ZZZ and I guess in a sense character design wise too, then you might like it. The main reason I dropped it is because initially, for at least the first huge part of the story, that it sucked so much. It was like horrible, worse than ZZZ.
Yeah, but the thing I didn't like about it is because like the open world got boring. Like I beat all the open world and I was like, all right, I'm done.
The thing with overworlding, I'm okay with dealing with overworld. Is that one, you need friends to play with, and two, you just need to be interested in the environment.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not interested in the environment with characters in a sense, then it's hard. Even with Genshin, I don't really explore much. I only explore when I need to explore.
Yeah, but like a lot of the Rather and Raves open world was kind of like gimmicky. It was like, oh, just go here, do this. I don't know. It was like kind of repeat. I'm kind of ready to go back to it and run the Joe back, but I got really burnt out on trying to. I don't know what I was saying, but like just like got really repetitive, just doing all the open world, and I think I burnt myself out on it.
Okay. I can see why you would be burned out on it.
There's just so much.
I don't know. For me, it's not my type of tea. I also just don't want to. I know I play Zenless, but like in terms of Wuthering has, in terms of character designs, is in a sense I guess more debate people, way more.
I roll great. I think like the most unique characters in this is like the what's it called squad, the Sons of Caledon, but like I don't know, everyone kind of else kind of looks kind of, I don't want to say the same, but it's like
No, I mean they
then
have
again,
some...
2.0 they have new characters that
Well, it's a whole new area, so which is why I'm excited. I'm excited for that.
Like,
but we'll see. We'll see.
I guess Vivian's technically unique, but I don't know. It's like not. I don't know. She sends out, but it's like how do I put it? She stands out, but in that setting, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I get in that specific setting. We'll see. If you do play Wuthering, you can probably talk with Alex, because you guys can play together. That'll probably help with so you won't get burned out on the game so fast.
Alright. I've got it's multiplayer and you can play with friends.
Yeah, I think that for open world, the main thing is that you should have friends, especially if you don't think if you get burnt out easily. Otherwise, if you have friends, it'll make it more enjoyable, because you can actually like run around and do stuff. But if you just purely care about progression, open world can get pretty boring.
That's true.
Pretty fast. Yeah, but I say that as I still play Genshin, so.
Have you ever like paused Genshin?
Oh, 100%. I literally out of out of all my friends, I think I was like one of the first to drop Genshin for a while.
Hmm.
Then came back for Fontaine because, which was, as of now, has been the best area and story for Genshin.
It's good.
Um,
Sir, I'm
obviously
on my
everyone else
way.
dropped it
An enormous
as
wave
now
of
because they just don't want
hostiles
to
are
pick it up.
approaching your position.
And if anything, they're like, "Oh, we'll play Woo Ball instead." But I'd rather one. I don't want to play Woo Ball because I don't. I'd rather not have to like progress with a whole new open world again.
Hmm.
Mainly also because the initial story sucked. Even though supposedly the story is way better.
Johnny, I
Um,
want you to know that while I've not
as of
been
right now,
around
it
to
just seems
witness
like
your
a lot.
growth,
In terms of
please
like
know
what
that
is
my
happening, it
spirit
just seems
is always with you, embracing you
somewhat
with
similar
love and
to
pride. From the
not even
moment you took your
Zenless. It's just
first
like it
breath,
just
my heart
the
filled
whole
with joy
gimmick
and a
so far.
sense
Just
of
like
duty
okay, you're the
to
main
provide you with
character,
the tools to nurture the
you're
best
special,
version of yourself. I'd
and girls
envisioned
like
being
you.
there by your
That's
side,
literally what it looks
guiding
like
you
so
through the
far.
ups and downs of
I'm just
Yeah.
life as you chased your
it just got.
dreams.
I'm just like,
Unfortunately,
this is
fate had a
boring.
different
Where's the
plan.
interesting stuff?
It's kind of what ZZZ is kind of doing right now, but
Yeah, it's kind of, but it's not as like not as much as Wuthering. Honestly, Wuthering was bad. So at least they've improved, but I can't say I would. It's enough for me to want to play it. I don't know. If it's more also if you enjoy the gameplay, and like if anything, I guess the reason why I play Genshin is because I can be more casual with it. Genshin's definitely a more casual game. Can I just click buttons? Don't have to think too much,
hmm
unless you want to like get perfected like runs and times and or whatever. Other than that, you kind of just progress, do story, and enjoy the environment, which I like. Genshin stories aren't bad as long as you can,
here.
yeah. I like it because a lot of the time, especially like a lot of the story quests, they always do like cool cutscenes at the end. A lot of the Genshin ones are really nice. Not in the sense of like, oh, it's like something epic, but they're just like as a visual thing to look at, it's really cool. And also just pleasing, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I like about a lot of games. Sometimes is they just simple,
Cutscenes.
fun, or simple to look at.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of I get Red Dead 2 is like just not fun to play, but it's like a really good story.
Mm. I feel like I've heard a lot of good things about at least yeah the story for Red Dead.
I wish they made it a movie, but that's just me. A lot of people will say it's you're ruining the interactivity of it.
A movie would be I think a movie would be cool for Red Dead.
Or a TV
It
show.
makes sense. I know the TV show would be it would also make it makes sense even though it's like an open world kind of do your own thing.
Sir, I'm
There's
losing control.
it makes sense for I think a lot of people would like it. Whether or not they can execute it well is a different thing.
I'm afraid, Johnny. I didn't know an AI could be.
Let's see what is happening.
I didn't
I'm
get
gonna
any
start.
sleep last night.
Why, man?
I
Oh my God, they won.
went to bed at
Sims
like
control
12.
paradise. I'm reading
I'm gonna let them finish this
938,000
cutscene because
new
it's ruining my
biocores
train of thought right
appearing.
now.
All communication to the
All right.
outside appears to be severed. I think we're going to have to go with the nuclear option and purge Sin from the source. I'm plotting a course to the nearest starport. And Johnny, good hunting.
All right, but I didn't go to bed till like I went to bed at 12, but I'd like just kind of laid there for like 2 hours, and then I finally went to sleep at about 2 o'clock, and then I woke up at 4, or 3.
Jeez.
And my neighbors were like, they were in the back, you know, kind of hitting the wall, I guess you could say, you know.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, and been on like a no goon deal, you know, like trying to better myself or whatever. It's
Yeah,
just like it's so distracting having to like listen to that shit.
that is really annoying.
But anyways, that's all the streaming. I've streamed for 4 hours.